McDavid. Moves in, McDavid goes upstairs! What a goal!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 7 of this NHL 21 Custom League Draft to Glory franchise mode here in Kelowna. If you guys have missed any episodes up to this point, go up into that top corner of the video right now. Also, if you guys do enjoy this video, feel free to go down below, drop a like on the video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm, seriously helps out the channel and helps drive more traffic to this video. Also, if you guys haven't yet and are enjoying my content, please go down below, consider hitting the subscribe button. It only takes a second, and you know, YouTube's telling me 70% of you guys haven't subscribed yet, so you know, go down there, go hit that button, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell to never miss when these uploads come out. So guys, last episode we went and got through the 2023/24 regular season and the off season. If you missed that episode, again, go check it out. Also, if you do want to end up, you know, like adding any of these teams to your game, adding jerseys, whatever, there's a link for the spreadsheet for all the team creation down below there. But yeah, Weston Zajac definitely went off this season. 87 points in just 82 games. He had a fantastic starting season here and might turn into one of the best players on this team if he keeps going at that rate. Jason K up to an 88, Eric Seider up to an 87, and a high elite potential now, so that's really good to see. Charlie K all the way up to an 84 after his rookie season, and Declan Hughes at an 85 now, so definitely a lot of growth in this team this year. Unfortunately, Angelo Mackey didn't really shoot up, but that's okay. We weren't expecting everybody to, you know, pull off the crazy shoot up there, but or crazy growth. But the other guy that actually grew quite a lot, he's actually not even on the point scoring, funny enough. Oh no, he is. Wait. Oh no, he got promoted. I see what happened there. So he's actually at the bottom here with 0 points, but or he should be. He's just not in there. Daryl Perry shot way up as well. So he's up to like a 79 now, I believe. Maybe 80. Yeah, he shot way up, as you can see right there. 20 years old, 79 overall. His skating is definitely a little bit weak, but that's okay. He's a huge body and hopefully going to be a really good player moving forward. 64 faceoffs, not great, but his stick checking shot blocking went way up. And yeah, he's going to be a good player here in the future. His skills are insane, all 90s now. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what he can do. Today with the draft, we're definitely looking to add some more prospects. That is going to be the main thing as far as defense goes. And I've already got my interviews done. I did those off screen. And let's just go through and take a look here. So we do have a bunch of, you know, later picks this year because we weren't in the top 5 by any means, which, you know, is too bad, but it's the way it goes sometimes. And there was no pinch and shoot defenseman in here by the looks of it. So, you know, that's kind of how it goes. I do have a guy pinned. He's quite a bit further back than where we were expecting to pick, but that is okay. He's NHL ready. Jimmy Denny looks like he could be a really awesome player for the Komets moving forward. You know, there are some other guys in here that are like 1-year ETAs, but we got to go with the NHL ready guy in Denny. And I do have a list of pin players here too already. Bradford's got a 2-year ETA, so I'm interested in him. I'm just hoping that some of these guys actually turn out to be low elites. I'm hoping so, but not going to get my hopes up too high, honestly. Hillman, another guy, you know, he says pinch and cycle, not guaranteed, but yeah, we'll see if these guys actually end up turning out to be anything at all. Jimmy Denny, like the most guaranteed pick we have in here, but I do know who we're going to be taking at what rounds and, you know, hopefully getting some decent players out of this. So let's get into the draft. All right, so we're going to start right off here by simulating to the 16th pick, see who gets picked here. So Coleman was a really nice power forward. Yeah, 14th overall. That's an awesome pick. There's a lot of good players in here too. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep. That is, oh, Gostad's so good too. Oh man, I wish we had gotten Jermaine Gostad, but we have enough playmakers already. You know, there probably are going to be some other like really good players in here, but Jacob Cattler is going to be good, but we have to go with the most NHL ready guy on the board, that being Jimmy Denny, and let's see how he turns out. So, okay, 76 overall, low elite offensive defenseman. Pretty much exactly what we were looking for. I'm happy with that. All right, so we're going to simulate over to pick number 48 now. Let's see. Okay, good top 6 forward there. Reitz would have been nice. Clark would have been nice. There's a lot of good players in here that would have been really nice to have. See, again, if we had a higher, if we'd finished lower, we would have had another really, really good second rounder probably, but doesn't quite look like that's the case. Cattler goes to the Leafs. That's a nice goalie for the future. Oh, Calder was 77 overall. Jeez, Graham Calder, nice player there. My goodness, and Silvegaard. We knew Silvegaard was NHL ready, but that we just weren't going to be able to pick him, so that's too bad, but that's how it goes. Who was I going to take here? I was looking more into defensemen. That's why I've got Hillman picked out here. 3-year ETA, hopefully going to turn out, shouldn't be a bad second round pick, but he is a low top 4, even though he's listed as medium elite. So yeah, not great there. So that could have been better, but that's okay. You can't pick every single one correct. But let's see who else is in here. There's some actually like pretty decent looking players still. A lot of low top 6s. Yeah. So we got Hillman. Any other good defensemen? That's kind of the thing I'm most interested in. Samoskowitz. Look like a really good goalie. Jeez. Okay, so yeah, mainly forwards here in the second round. So I think we got the best defenseman we probably could have. I'm going to take Xavier Bradford here. He's a smaller player, but hopefully if he's got the 2-year ATA, he's actually going to be good. Please be low elite. Can you imagine if we got a 66 rated low elite 18-year-old center / right winger sniper? That would have been really nice, but oh well. Not going to be a bad player, probably going to be a really good AHL piece. I don't know if he'll ever make the NHL, but we'll see. 66 overall is a pretty high rating to start at. Art Meyer looked like he was all right. Not a ton of defense. Nichols was okay. Xavier. A lot of Xaviers in here, apparently. Ezra Cam, was he 18? Oh my goodness, that's actually a really nice player. Oh, well. Would have been better than the other guy we picked there in Hillman. What can you do, right? Anybody else that was a steal in here? Not really. Bradford wasn't a bad overall. That's the only thing, though, really. The next pick I've got lined up here could go with a guy like Zane Kane. That's an interesting name. 3-year ETA, but no, I want to take a defenseman here again, I think. And who do we got? Maybe it's a goalie. Yeah, it's definitely the goalie. Alexander Grigorenko might be decent. Let's see. I know he is 20, but let's see. And okay, medium elite. Not bad. Not bad. 58 overall. Is that higher than the last elite goalie we took? Yeah, the last elite goalie we took that was 20 years old was Tristan Weinrich. He was 57 overall at 20. So, Grigorenko slightly ahead of that. Not much difference, honestly, but yeah. Obviously, Kim Wyden is still hopefully going to be our best player. Ooh, Palapuz, I believe is how you say that. Palapuz, I don't know. Anyways, big two-way forward there at, is he 18? No, he's 19. So, yeah, pretty good pick there for Montreal. After that, I had a guy pinned. I can't remember who it was. Not Erickson, even though, no, not Erickson. Where's my next pin pick? There's a Bukaboom in there, but I've got Sidhu picked out. 6'2" defensive defenseman. I'm just hoping he's actually a, what do you call it? A pinch and shoot, but you never know. The game is always likes to have fun with that. Okay, nice. Medium elite. Elias Sidhu, actually a pretty decent defensive defenseman if he can just improve his skating a bit and, his overall rating. He is 18, I believe, so that's actually a good pick. Anybody else? Low elite is nice. I think I saw medium 6. Yeah, Bartowski goes to the Oilers. So yeah, I'm quite happy with Elias Sidhu. He looks like really decent. So after that, I think we're going off the board again. Yeah, because Sidhu would have been right here. So we could have picked him around later as well. I'm aiming for low elites here. And, you know, Osala should be good, but I don't want forwards. That's the other thing, is I want defensemen in this draft. So, but unfortunately, a lot of the defensemen don't look great. I've got Carlotti scouted here somewhat. He looks decent. And then the next guy I was going to go with after that was another defenseman, I think. Oh, no, maybe not. Butsayev. Yeah, not a ton of scouting here later. You know, sometimes the scouting reports come through, other times they don't. Marco Dinger. Not going to be one of our picks probably, but for pin players here, these are the last two guys I got pinned. Who's got to go first? Carlotti's got to go first. Does he turn out? He does. Nice. Okay, low elite player again. Hannu Carlotti. Should be a decent power forward if he can grow at all. 52 overall, not spectacular, but he's a big body. All he's got to do is put on the puck skills and the skating and shooting. That's it, really. That's all he needs. So he could be a really good player in the future if he grows. Coburn was actually really nice at 19 years old. Who else went after Carlotti? Lehtinen. Not a lot here, man. Jeez, okay. So for this next pick, I think we're going with Butsayev. No idea if he's actually going to turn out, and it doesn't look like there's a whole lot else to pick from. Guerin, when he's 19 and that low with a pinch and cycle, I don't trust it. I genuinely don't know who else we'd even pick. So I'm going to stick with Butsayev just because he's 18. Might be a low top 9. Probably should be a low top 9. And oh, another low elite. Those are steals. Those are steals of a draft. Man, we got some. You look at our list here. That was a great draft. The last 3 picks, all low elites. No idea if they're actually going to turn out as far as career players go, but, you know, for the entire draft, I think we did pretty good, honestly. Considering we were picking at a weird spot compared to where we're normally picking, I'm happy with that. I'm really happy. I went off the board for a lot of picks, but it turned out. And yeah, Jimmy Denny going to be the highlight of that draft, hopefully. But you never know. There's 3 dark horses there in Sidhu, Carlotti, and Butsayev who all could turn out and have NHL careers. But you never know. Even Grigorenko could be spectacular too. But anyways. All right, so we got a whole bunch of scouts expiring. Just got to re-sign them. The coaches actually look pretty good. I'm excited to, you know, keep putting lines together here in the future and see if we can actually get some really good system going or something along those lines, because the team isn't far off from being really good. So we got Taylor Shea expiring, as well as 3 other skaters for restricted free agents. For unrestricted, I have no idea. Ilya Mikheyev, or Mikheyev, however you want to say it, is looking really good. Yeah, we got 3 guys that are just spectacular and 2 more that are on the way, but they're all forwards, so we definitely need to start getting some more defensemen into the system here soon. Some top-end defensemen, preferably. Evan Rodriguez wants another 3-year contract. We'll offer him $2.5 million for those 3 years. I assume he's going to take that. Like, this team is definitely on the right trend. I want to hold on to Alex Iafallo. He's actually a really good depth piece for this team. I know he said, no, I don't want a contract, but we want him to sign a contract, so yeah, 3 years for him would be awesome. 2 years for Felipe Meyer. Again, I prefer 3, but you can't change that. Let's do $3 million for Stetcher too. He's been good enough for us, even though he has been up and down kind of with his overall rating. That, you know, we will hold on to him. So Ratchnick and Perry should be in the team this upcoming season. I would assume so. And then we've got Taylor Shea, who's on defense again, should be in this team. $2 million for the next 2 years. Aston Reese wants the contract as well. We'll offer him $2 million as well. Again, just offer the guys extra money because there's no salary cap. We do have some guys that I want to get into the team. Valcourt, I think, is going back for one more season with, I don't even know how to say it, Valdeor, I don't know how you say it. Anyways, he's going back to the Q most likely, but we will offer him a contract even though he's going to be exempt. Jimmy Denny, I want to try to get into the team immediately. It would be nice to have another defenseman, but if he needs another year, he needs another year. He put up 65 points, so I think he's pretty well NHL ready here. So Moser, we will sign. I probably should sign Bednar's. Honestly, not a bad idea. At this point, we can always use the extra defenseman. Silverberg, not the craziest player by any means, but he is 21 now, and we will sign him. As much as I want to get these guys in the team, I'm not certain on it yet. Leno didn't grow at all, which is great. Freaking 4 years in Gatineau, man. Like, come on. And I don't even know if Tristan Leno is going to turn out to be anything. So, oh well, we'll figure it out as we go. But this is not spectacular. Okay, anyways, let's go by position here now. So, obviously, these 3 guys aren't all going to be running center. The first 2 will, I think. So Zajac at center on the first line, or maybe we even try Charlie K this year. I don't know. That's the thing, is that like Weston Zajac is better on the second line. So is Sider. And for whatever reason, we have no scheme fit on Charlie K, even though he was just playing in the team. Okay. Daryl Perry, I want running fourth line this year. He looks pretty darn good, honestly. So yeah, he could be third line or fourth line center. And then these guys are depth. Yeah, not great, but not bad. I think we are going to release Bozak this year. I think he's done because we still got 4 good centers there in the AHL. So yeah, the centers are good. As far as left wingers go, we got Jason K there, who's going to be awesome. And he's a first line winger. Like, he's going to be so sick. Might try Ratchnik on the first line this year. We'll see. I don't know if he's going to fit all that well, but we'll figure something out. Mikhaev, Shiri, Kajula, even Iafallo, all really good. Nikolishin, not the best player, but that's okay. And I think Butsayev will leave too, so you got Weidman, Nikolishin. Reese, Aston Reese can even be down in the AHL this year because we have so much freaking depth on this team. Declan Yude's probably going to be second or third line player. He should be a second, but yeah, we might only have a +1 chem there, honestly. We'll see. And then no idea on Ratchenik yet. Suni honestly could almost make the team too. Yeah. For defense now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If those guys all sign, which they should, we got 1, 2. I might not sign these 2 guys, but that's the other thing too, is that I don't know who I'd send down in place for Jimmy Denny, because I want Jimmy Denny playing, but I can't guarantee that he will. So going from the bottom here, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Simic and 7 with Hunt. So yeah, I think I offered Denny the contract. I think we're good on contracts there. And then goaltenders, Georgiev, please want more than 1 year. Yes, okay. So he wants 3 more. We're going to offer him a $5 million contract because he's up to an 83. Lindgren will get 1 more season, but actually, no, he won't. No, he won't. Goodbye, Charlie Lindgren. You've been great, but we just can't afford to hold on to you anymore. Not with these other elite goalies coming into the system. We gotta get ready, clear some space, and make sure these guys get playtime. I honestly might buy out Emilio Manlo too. He's 4 ratings lower than Wallstead and a year older. And I mean, Weinrich isn't great either, but Wyden is obviously the guy we're trying to clear space for, so he's going to get playtime over anybody. So I am going to buy out Emilio Manlo, even though he is one of our players. It just doesn't make sense to hold on to him at this point, because we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goalies offered contracts or signed now. So yeah, Manlo is gone. I know I didn't want to do that, but I have to. So on the advanced day, we're going to get Iafallo. Valcourt's going to sign. Rodriguez signs. Aston Reese, Myers, Georgiev, Stetcher. Whiting signs the ELC. Same with Denny. Moser signs. Weinrich signs. Taylor Shea. Silverberg. Bednar's. Okay, so yeah. I think we got everybody we wanted there. We do have some, unsigned players in here still, but that's okay. Maybe I'll offer Gleason a deal too. He is good enough that he should get a deal. For 1 year anyways, that's fine. And by the looks of it, we got pretty much all our other scouts too, as well as Benjamin Gleason. So anyways, we're going to advance to free agency, see if there is anybody available that is undrafted, and then we will go from there as far as getting ready for the next season goes. Highest value player is still Eric Sider, so that's good. But a lot of guys there that do have quite high value overall. Brendan Hamonic has just never turned out, which is too bad because he was a sniping center, and I really would have loved to have had him in our top 6, but what can you do? There's no way Leno goes back to junior for another year. That just can't happen. Denny is probably going to get a roster move here up to the NHL because I want him playing there. And Kim Whiting is still our best goalie at 19 years old, so that's good. Well, our highest rated goalie, not our best goalie, but you got what I'm saying. All right, so best potential player shows absolutely nobody. Oh, that's really cool. Connor McMichael's obviously a first-round pick. Lorenzo Party, probably not even worth signing. Now this guy on the other hand, Pavel Volkov, maybe? Is he a playmaker? No, he's a 2A forward. Okay, so we will offer Volkov a contract. I don't think there's going to be a lot besides that. And definitely not a lot in goaltenders here. Manlo was a 6th rounder. He's actually pretty decent. Keith Kincaid, again, we don't need. So that's all we're going to do. I think, yeah, Volkov going to be the only player we actually offer the contract to. And I'm going to send him to the next season. So there you go. Pavel Volkov signs with the Burnaby Bolts. All right, so guys, looking at the roster this year, we've definitely got a better team on our hands now. 390, well, 290 rated players, and then another 89, 86, 85. Like, that's looking way more solid than it just was. So yeah, these guys all looking really a lot better than they just were. Angelo Mackey still at a 82, but he is listed as a top 4 now, which is really good. If we look through the rest of the team, there's Daryl Perry's in here. He's a new face, but not the best fit ever. So, pretty decent player still. In the system, we have a lot of guys. I'm actually going to move Ratchnick up, and I'm going to move Denny up too. I want to see if Jimmy Denny fits the system properly. So I can't actually do that unless I move guys down. I've got to move at least one guy down. So if we move, I think it's going to be Aston Reese. It's got to be Aston Reese at this point. So if we move Aston Reese down, let's check out how this all fits with the lines. I do need to go and get an extra forward or two for the AHL because we just are short there. Don't quite have enough guys, but Jimmy Denny is a pinch and shoot. Thank goodness. I was like, man, if he's not a pinch and shoot, we might be screwed. So let me move. Who's it going to be? Definitely Troy Stetcher going up. And then Mackey is going to get paired up with Denny. Good luck. You guys get a +5. So, man, an 87 rated Angelo Mackey should actually make a pretty big difference. And I know he's 76 rated, but 81 rated at 18 years old, along with an 87 rated paired defenseman, you got to do better. Like, or not better, but you just got to have a good season there. Giordano, we're going to put down on the bottom line now, I think, just to add the extra little bit of chemistry. And Brendan Dillon really doesn't fit anywhere. Ratchenik might be a good bottom line fit, honestly, which is not exactly what I was expecting, but let's see. Does he fit anywhere else? Maybe the third line. So, guys, this is how I've got the lineup laid out for this season. It's looking a lot better. Jimmy Denny actually fits perfectly with this team, but I'll show you that in a second. We've got all +1s on the top line, so I'm actually really happy with this right now. You know, it's not exactly the way I wanted it to turn out, but, you know, this team is actually looking quite decent overall. A lot better than they just were. We got 2 new faces in Bedrich Ratchenik and Daryl Perry, both big-bodied players too, coming up from the AHL. They've both spent some time down there. Declan Hughes did that the year before, and he's turned out quite decently. So, yeah, I can only have high hopes for those 2 forwards there. And then on defense, Jimmy Denny and Angelo Mackey, the 2 Kelowna Komet products here, should, you know, turn out pretty decent. The +5 makes Denny an 81 and makes Angelo Mackey an 87. So I'm quite happy with that. 82 rated on the bottom pairing for Gio and Meyer. Those guys should actually be quite decent together. And then Taylor Shea playing alongside Stetcher. Shea, you know, not a great fit, but that's okay. And then I was excited about one other thing here, that being that Tristan Luneau actually fits. He's a balanced and shoot. You look at the team. Oh, I got to go back and edit lines. I missed a player in here. So, but yeah, you go back and look at the team and how our system is set up. Tristan Luneau looks like he could actually fit quite well with a bunch of these players. So, oh my goodness, why do you set up 3-on-3 different? It always goes like this. Anyways, let me just get this dealt with nice and quickly. And for whatever reason, of all of our skaters, we are not playing. Well, Aston Reese should be in there actually, but that's okay. But yeah, you look at our system fit. Like if we go back into edit lines, and you go and oh yeah, one other thing. Sorry, Guy Valcourt is also playing in the minors this year. He's probably turning 20 a little too soon. But that's okay. So yeah, you go and look at the system. If Luneau is a balanced and shoot, that is actually perfect because you can see the coach actually prefers that on the bottom pairing, which is exactly where we are going to be putting Tristan Luneau after another season, as long as he, you know, can actually grow up past like a 75 overall. So he should be good. I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out, but that is how the team is set up for this season. I'm going to, you know, get the scouting done and everything. Let's see what the draft class is looking like, because this is the first year that I don't have any players added in on the draft class. Kilger looks like he could be decent. Jamie Kilger, yeah, you never know. Right-handed shot, but right/lefty is always nice too. And then Edwin Porter. Again, no idea how our team's actually going to perform. Celios in there. There's enough defensemen that we should be able to get our hands on one good one. But you never know who it's going to be. If they're going to be elite, if they're not. Top goalie, wow. Par Nielsen has shot way up from 249 to 38 this year. And, I mean, we are projected to end up not at a top 5 pick, but like top 10 to 15, around there. So I will get all the scouting done. I'll be back with you guys to show you the team overalls here after the preseason simulation. And then we will do the full season sim again. So guys, two things I wanted to show you quickly before we actually get into the full season sim. One being the captains. So these are how the captains are going to look. I decided to name Jason K over Weston Zajac, just because, there's the possibility both the K brothers end up with letters, which, I'd love, but Sider is going to be our captain. There's no question about that. And then Giordano still wearing a letter there. Jimmy Denny wearing number 26, Ratchenek with number 8. And Daryl Perry with number 10 there. So those are those players. Let's go and look at these new guys as well that just got into the team. So there's 3 guys, Ratchenek, Perry, and Denny. And, hopefully all going to be good players for this team in the future. But we shall see. So let's see. Where is he? Okay. So Ratchenek first. So that is Bedrick Ratchenek. I'm just going to change his number to 8. It just looks better on a power forward than number 4. So, yeah, that's Ratchenek. And, should be a good player. All right, up next we got Daryl Perry, an absolutely massive player, 6'5", like 220 pounds. He's going to be awesome, and maybe should have gone to the NBA instead, but he's made the NHL, so or the CPHA, but whatever. But yeah, he should be a good player in the future, especially as a depth forward for this team. All right, and then finally, guys, we got Jimmy Denny here. Again, should be a good player. I'm really hoping he actually turns out to be something special, but only time will tell there. He is only 76 overall, fresh out of junior, but could be a great player. I know I made it halfway through the video almost already, but we have a comment here from Arvid Berggren who said, kind of sucks you only get 1 pick per round because of the late first round guys. Yeah, there have been some great late first rounders, and Jimmy Denny, living proof of that. We got him 16th overall. He was projected to go like 23rd, and he's going to be a fairly crucial piece to chemistry on this team in the future, especially like you look at where he's playing in this team, he's boosting the chemistry so much everywhere he's playing. It makes a huge difference just having a guy like that in this team, and he's hopefully going to be one of our main pieces that we keep around for a long time with the Kelowna Komets here. So anyways, I think we're going to get into this season sim now. I just want to show you guys a peek at the draft class. So a 2-way forward in Lorenzo Pyre, however you want to say his name. Still waiting on that Jamie Kilger scouting report, and same with, Edwin Porter, all these different guys. And we'll see how players actually turn out. Oleg Vorobev, 2-year ETA there at pick number 10. Colin Quick, interesting looking player, absolutely. A lot of guys still look really solid in here as far as overall ratings and ETAs and things like that go. So I get the feeling we'll still be able to land a pretty good pick here in the first round. Doesn't matter where we end up. And I'm just excited for this draft again. I don't know if our team is going to make the playoffs this year or what's going to happen. I will say, though, if we do end up somehow making the playoffs with this team this year, that we are probably going to end the episode there and maybe highlight the playoffs in the episode after, but it'll either be that, or if the playoff series, is just completely outmatched, like we're the last team in the playoffs, we're playing against the best team in the league, then maybe we'll show it just to, get things done. But anyways, guys, I'll be back with you at the end of the 2024/25 season simulation. So guys, the Kelowna Komets finished the 2024/25 season with their second best franchise record with 42-33-7 for 91 points. We finished with 95 last year, and somehow the team was not making the playoffs, but this year they did with 91 points, just squeaked in, looking like the second lowest playoff spot in the whole league, worse than the West, but we still made it. Weston Zajac puts up 96 points this season, so does Charlie K. So those guys both go off, have fantastic seasons, and lots of high scoring here from these guys. 68 points for Declan Hughes. This year he's up to an 86 now. Eric Sider puts up his first 50-goal season. He was on pace for one the other year and got injured. Again, injuries have kind of riddled his career so far, but finally puts up a point per game or higher season. Jason K puts up a 47 goal season, 86 points in just 78 games as well. And yeah, lots of growth throughout the team here. Jimmy Denny up to a 79 now. He had a very good year. Angelo Mackey still at an 82, but lots of penalty minutes. That's just how he plays. Taylor Shea, again, pretty decent season, honestly, from defensive defensemen here. We don't expect those guys to put up big points. Georgiev puts up 28 wins and DeSmith with 14. So really not too bad there from the Komets. The team is definitely playing better now. And yeah, unfortunately, it means we're not going to have a shot at the lottery at all, which is okay. We'll put up with it. But the team actually has a chance to go somewhere in the playoffs now. So for the entire league, let's take a look at how the scoring went. There are some guys on pace for, Jeremy Simons was on pace for an insane amount of points. He puts up 119. Actually, I need to simulate one more day. Sorry, guys. Some teams are at 81 games still. I'm realizing that right now, but we are guaranteed a playoff spot, which literally has never happened before. So, yeah, there you go. Everything is done. Okay. And I don't get to check out any stats, but we got the Victoria Vipers up first. They were the best team in our division, which is not great, but that's okay. So yeah, the K brothers are definitely here. They are ready to play. So anyways, 119, 116, high scoring for a lot of guys here, but Zajac and the K's were both up there for sure. Jay Joseph looking like a great player now. Raymond Toulouse actually scored as many points as Connor McDavid this year. That is insane. We had some players outscore McDavid. That doesn't look right, but that is what it is. Yeah, Jason K definitely up there. Like he's legit. He's gonna be a fantastic player, and for a third overall pick, man, like 158 points in 155 games. He's hopefully not going to get injured too much, but he looks fantastic. And, if we can put the right defensive pieces around this team, this team has a chance for sure. So normally I would just simulate through the playoffs, say, here's who won, here's what happened. But we made the playoffs this year, which has never happened before. Also, guys, I didn't show you the entire league as far as teams go. So the Vipers finished with 108 in our division. We finished with 91. So the Vipers were actually the third best team in the league. Gatineau looks like they're going to win yet another President's Trophy, which is insane. We finish exactly 14th in the league this year. So actually one spot lower than last year. But Sherbrooke and was there anybody else? There had to be one other team. Sherbrooke makes the playoffs. Yeah, Sherbrooke was the weird one because Moose Jaw, Edmonton, and Winnipeg all missed with 90 points or 89 to 90 points. So yeah, we just beat out the Oilers this year, which was strange but good. It's a good thing that we actually did. So guys, we got the Victoria Vipers up first here. We'll see what happens. I think we're going to get to it here just because it's totally worth actually going in and checking out this team and, simulating against them. So it would be the equivalent to, Ralph Becker turned out to be awesome. Jackson Okposo on that team too. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a really nice team. They got Hordichuk as well. Oh my goodness gracious. And then of course they got Fleischmann too. Bro, this team is filthy. You wonder why they're winning so much. It's because the team in front of the goalies are absolutely nice with it. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is gonna be a rough series, I think, for us. Just based on I thought that was Gordy Sanford for a second, which is hilarious because it is Zach Sanford. But yeah, this is gonna be a tough series. They are a much better team than us, especially on the defensive and goaltending end, and yeah, I'm not expecting a whole lot, but you never know. So we're going to start advancing day by day on the simulation here, and 4-1 win for the Komets right off the bat. Are you serious? My goodness, Kelowna, you are outdoing yourselves. All right. Jude Weidman is healthy, but unfortunately nobody in the AHL is in the playoffs for our team this year. So Taylor Shea out with an injured foot. Not great. And we lose game 2, 7-3, but we did split home ice for the Vipers there, which is actually pretty good. So game number 3 in Kelowna now at Prospera Place. 5-2 loss. Not great. Evan Rodriguez leading the team with 5 points there. Yeah, not great. All right, and then over for game number 4, we're going to see an OT loss. So this is it, guys. This is what it all comes down to, and pretty much done here, honestly. So the first period sees the Komets up 2-1, goals from Jason Kay and Evan Rodriguez. Forbert gets the first goal there. Kelowna outshoots Victoria 10-8. After the second period, Victoria is up 3-2, and it's not looking good here for the Komets. So we'll jump in CPU versus CPU, see if the teams can get anything done here. But Victoria is looking like they've probably got this one sealed. Third period, let's see what happens. So face-off goes to the Vipers. Wawrinski going to play it up. Line breaking in here, goes right around Mackey. Shot from Line, saved by Georgiev, and that is a face-off. I have follow now over to Meyer. Felipe Meyer up to Sutter. There's a delayed penalty here, and the Komets are going to go on the power play. It's going to be a interference call here, as I don't know who. I think it's Sanford going to the box. Yeah, Sanford just interfering. No real reason for that, and he is not happy about that. So power play unit out here for the Komets. We'll see what they can get done. Face-off is going to go to the Vipers, and they're going to clear this all the way down. Zajac going to be the first guy getting there. He's going to pick it up and look to skate out. Pass up. Great pass over to Ratchenik. Ratchenik lays out Wawrinski. Now K in over to Charlie. Jason with the puck. Jason K in front. Shoots, save, rebound. Oh my goodness, what a save by Martin Jones. How is he keeping these ones out? So here's another look at that chance. Jason K all alone in front and somehow cannot bury it. So the Komets are definitely buzzing right now, but they have not been able to find the net this period still. Face-off going to go again to the Vipers as they clear it down, and Zajac will be first on this again. Zajac up to Charlie K. Charlie over to Jason. Here comes Jason K. Gets into the zone. He walks right in. Shot saved. It's bouncing around. Oh my gosh, how did that not go in the net? Now Ratchenik over to... Back to Ratchenik. Ratchenik in front. Can't finish that one off. Jason K picks it up. Looking in front. Charlie K over to Ratchenik. Couldn't finish it. Now Zajac over to Denny. Jimmy Denny. Shot saved. Rebound. Another chance. And this puck is still in the zone. Fleischman over to Jones. And it looks like they will clear the puck. What a crazy minute. And the fans are loving it. Now, here they come. Again, breaking in. Ratchenik looking to make a pass. He centers it right out in front. Jason K, no chance there as that is turned over. And Teixeira is going to clear this one down the ice. No change either here. They're going to stay out. Now, Stetcher on the ice. Troy Stetcher gets through two guys. Great chance. How did he not score? And Benning over to Foodie now, and Foodie clears it out. Now Denny going to send this one up the wing to Sider. Eric Sider over to Stetcher. Stetcher hits Mikheyev in stride. Sider now with the puck. He's got a guy on him. Pass back to Denny. Denny over to Stetcher. Back to Zajac. Denny looking to shoot. Doesn't find it. And Jones is going to cover this one up. So a crazy power play. Tons of chances for the Komets. And nobody was able to bury a puck. So great chances all around. So many shots on that power play, and somehow the Komets still have not converted. So the face-off here going to go to the Komets. Yude's going to walk right in and shoot. That's blocked, though. I think it went off his own guy. Declan Yude's out in front. Over to Sider. Eric Sider, great chance. Just couldn't pull the trigger in time. And I believe we are back to even strength now. Yeah, even strength each side here. The lines are back to normal, but my goodness, what a chance for the Komets to convert there. Now face-off going to go back to the Komets. Troy Stetcher shoots wide again. That has got to be about 4 missed chances on wide nets that they should have hit the net on and just couldn't. Stetcher playing good defense there against Atkinson. Nobody playing good defense now. Okay. Dylan going to turn the puck over here. Sherry going to lose it. Okposo tries to make the short pass. Can't do it. Now, Shiri going to turn this over. Okposo going the other way. Jackson Okposo dumps it in. Brendan Dillon on it first. Brendan Dillon turns it over right in front. That's a great chance. Terrible play by Brendan Dillon, but that almost made him pay. Now Rodriguez breaking in. Pass in front. They couldn't complete it. Now the Vipers out the other way. Great move. And that is turned over there as Rodriguez picks the puck up. Evan Rodriguez now sends it up to Mikheyev. Mikheyev, great move, in all alone, and it's turned over again. How are the Komets not converting any chances here? This is insane. Now Laine breaking down the wall. He's got a chance to get by Meyer. He turns it over, though. Dillon turns the puck right back over to Laine. Now the Vipers buzzing here again. Fleischmann tries to get a shot, can't do it. Ratchenet going to break out. Mikheyev going to lose the puck yet again. So now Felipe Meyer going to pick it up. Felipe Meyer looking to make a play. Turns it over, and that's offside. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left now in the third period here, guys. And the Komets are looking like they might be done. But a huge hit there by Brendan Dillon on Max Domi. He's been playing a very physical brand of hockey. But my goodness, this has just been crazy, crazy hot playoff hockey here. Now, the Vipers breaking in, shot. Big save by Georgiev, and that was too easy. They let that guy walk right in all by himself. What a save there by Georgiev. So, face-off in the defensive end. Perry going to win it over to Giordano. Giordano is going to lose the puck to Foudy. Liam Foudy right out in front, almost scored there. Had a good chance and just couldn't finish it. Bad turnover in front. Sanford looking to shoot. Save. Rebound. It's still in front. Clear the net, boys. Jeez. Now Perry breaking out over to Iafallo. Alex Iafallo looking to make a play. He gets past his guy. Alex Iafallo. Forehand, backhand. Can't finish. Oh my goodness. What chances. Now the Vipers breaking back out. Sanford down the wing. He's going to turn it over. Angelo Mackey going to move the puck up. Angelo Mackey turns it over. Chance in front, Liam Foudy, great save, Georgiev, and there's only 42 seconds left. So Georgiev definitely playing well. It's more just a matter of the team in front of him not being able to finish chances. And it's too bad because otherwise this team could go further. So 41 seconds left in the game now. The first line is back out, and they're going to lose the face-off and get pinned in their own end. Now Roslovic over to Bjorkstrand. He couldn't finish it. Now Denny going to move the puck up. Not much time left. And Jimmy Denny does get it up. Here comes Jason Kay. Kay in all alone. He shoots and a great save by Martin Jones. It's too bad Jason Kay doesn't just go more because he's so fast that he can just blow by other teams. Big hit there. That could have been a penalty, honestly. But Jimmy Denny wears it. Face-off now, going to go to the Komets. Mackey over to Denny, over to Shiri. Playing right along the blue line. Shiri shoots, and that's deflected high. Pass over behind the net, centered out in front. There's the pass in front, a great chance, and what a save by Martin Jones. He's standing on his head to get this game finished off, and 10 seconds left. He's going to skate it behind his own net, and that is going to be it here. 5, 4, 3, it is over. The Komets are eliminated in a 5-game series to the Vipers, but my goodness, what a series it was. Close games every single game, and the Vipers will be moving on, unsurprisingly, but the Komets definitely gave them some trouble. There's no question there, and I think Kelowna has got a bright future here. They just got to add a couple more good pieces, but yeah, this is looking all right. They look like they could definitely get some things done here in the future. So anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this game. We're going to wrap it up there, and the Komets outplayed them. They just couldn't bury a puck, which is too bad. So we're going to sim to the draft now, see what happens here. We definitely missed Taylor Shea there in that simulation too. So guys, there you have it. The Brandon Broncos win the Stanley Cup this year, and the Calder Cup is for the 3rd time in a row going to go to the Utica Komets. So if we go in and look at player awards here, we will see what it's looking like. So Brandon wins the Cup, Gatineau with the Presidents, Brandon wins the Clarence, and Thunder Bay wins the Prince of Wales this year. Simon's going to win the Art Ross and the Hart this year. Carlson wins yet another Norris there in Lethbridge. Reinhardt with the Lady Byng this year. The Calder goes to Gostad, no surprise there. Conn Smythe also going to go to Sam Reinhardt. Tucker Tinnon wins the Vesna this year. That's insane. And Carter Hart and Wall win the Jennings. Madison Bowie going to win the Bill Masterton this year. The Monarchs coach wins the Jack Adams this year. Ryan O'Reilly with the Selke. Simons wins the Ted Lindsay, as well as his 4th or maybe even 5th Rocket Richard Trophy now. And in the playoffs, you can see here the Komets did make it in this year, but they didn't go very far, losing in 4 or 5 games to the Victoria Vipers. But you can see Brandon went all the way through Medicine Hat, then Lethbridge, then Vancouver, and then finally Thunder Bay. All 6 to 7 game series there for them. That was crazy. And then the Komets win in 6, beating out Syracuse, then Erie, then Charlotte, and then finally Iowa. So simulating to the draft here now, guys, we get to see Halifax move from pick 2 to 1, Regina from 10 to 2, and Oshawa from 8 to 3. St. John's, Prince Albert, and Montreal all kind of get screwed there. And yeah, not great for a bunch of teams. Oshawa actually, though, has pick number 3 and 8, so they're looking good. And as far as retiring players go this year, we get to see Claude Giroux. Wow, lots of big names there. You guys can pause the video if you want. But Mark Giordano does retire with the Komets this year. He had a very good season and was just a great player for this team. Tyler Bozak also retires after being on the Komets for years. And I think we had Anton Roussel for a year, didn't we? Yeah, he played in Kelowna for a year, but wasn't great, but that's okay. So yeah, that's the players. As far as goalies go, we see Craig Anderson, Reimer, and that's about it. Retire there. So anyways, guys, that's where we're going to wrap it up for episode 7. If you did enjoy, make sure you go down below, drop a like on the video. It only takes a second and really helps out the channel. If you haven't yet, please feel free to subscribe to the channel as well as turn on notifications. But that's going to be it from me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya.